Give it up for the creator and star of Awkward Black Girl, Issa Rae. Welcome.
Hey.
Yeah. So nice to see you finally in our studio. Yeah, there's Beth. You know, we're all girlfriends.
It's true, guys. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Can we just pretend we're like all hardcore girlfriends, GFF?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
We're BFFs.
Yeah,
Today.
GFFs.
Today.
Girlfriends
GFFs.
forever.
Oh my God.
Actually, never used that
Did
before.
that.
Congratulations! It's so awesome to have you. You've come such a long way since raising $50,000 on Kickstarter for this when it started, right?
Boy, yes. It's been a really, really long journey, but it hasn't been that long actually. It's only been 2 years. Like February 3rd was our anniversary.
Yeah, that's a short time, and you've had so much success, and that's great.
Yeah, thanks to the viewers. Thanks to people who really
The
believe in
viewers
show.
like you.
Thanks.
That was my
You never
public
did that.
access version. All right, so over 2 years though. All right, so you started this yourself. It was just this idea of an awkward Black girl.
Yeah, it was a discovery. I was sitting in my room and I was like, what is wrong? Like, why can't I just talk to people? Or why do I always get embarrassed in like these weird situations?
It happens.
And then I was like, I'm awkward and I'm Black. And I knew I was Black, but that awkward part really was like, that's what drove it home. And I was like, that's an identity, like awkward Black girl. And I was like, I should sell shirts and, there have to be other people like me in the world. I can't be the only one out there in life. And
It's interesting because it's a brand and a personality that's like you, but it's also, you're playing a role.
right, exactly. Like I'm not, especially with the lead character, like it follows her thoughts as she interacts with different people. And I realized that I'm not that mean. I don't have the same thoughts as her, but I do, in interacting with people, I do wonder like what's going on, what they're thinking, what's happening.
We all deal with that. I think that's
Heck
why
yes.
people connect with what you've created. But then after launching it independently, you connected with Pharrell.
Yeah, he saw like episodes 1 through 8 of the first season, and he.
Who knew he had awkward Black girl in him?
Okay, he has a lot of awkward in him. Okay, he can get a little more too. But no, yeah, he contacted me and he was like, I really like the show. I'm starting this secret YouTube channel, and I really want you to be a part of it. And I was just like, heck yes.
Yeah.
And so then that went on his YouTube network.
I Am Other, yes.
I Am Other.
What she felt. Like,
and that network's all like, what types of series do they have, and how did this connect to that?
they have a lot of series about what it is to be an individual, to be not like the rest. And so Awkward Black Girl fit in because awkward is other. And they have a show called Stereotypes, which is really funny, about a guy Ryan Hall, who interviews random people in New York about what they're listening to and interviews them about just different topics.
So were you just an actress before? Like, were you just trying to make it in Hollywood, and then you like found YouTube, and this is just how you got to pursue your dream?
Yeah, I wanted to be a writer. I was a writer and director, and I wanted to expand my work and expand my portfolio. So Awkward Black Girl was actually my 3rd web series, and then I was just trying to. I wanted it to be an animated series, but I was too broke. I just didn't have money. And so I was like, I'm running out of time. People are like talking about them.
Getting old.
I'm getting
in internet
old.
years.
I didn't want someone else to come up with the idea first. So I was like, you know what? Let me just be in it. And I was in love with acting again.
That's awesome. That's great. And now the finale is coming up.
The finale is coming up on next Thursday, the 14th. It's a 2-part finale, the 14th and the 28th.
Wow,
Yes.
that's going to great lengths.
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to get it out there. We wanted to give people always complain how short things are, so we were like, hey, it's 2 parts.
So it's possible to
giving more.
Yeah,
giving more.
It's possible to make long form work on YouTube.
It totally is, and I wanted it to be like 3 to 5 minutes initially, and people were begging for more content, more length. So we gave it to them.
Yeah.
Do you even?
Will there be a season 3?
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you know? Are you
I
just saying?
Come on, you need to continue something successful.
I don't know, but we want to do a movie. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
A movie.
That's awesome. Well, you're already working with someone big in Hollywood on a show.
I am working with Shonda Rhimes.
That's
currently.
amazing.
Yes.
Very cool. You just writing with this project?
Yeah, writing behind the scenes. It's still very early development, so we'll see what happens.
And it's supposed to be called what? Something
I hate LA dudes.
I hate LA dudes.
Yeah.
I like that title.
Yeah, which was your idea, right? Initially.
Sorry, LA.
Yeah, all you dudes, all
guys
our people,
suck.
if you could see what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I tell you what. In New York, I mean, men
What's
are
it-
all gentlemen.
Yeah.
All of them.
Well, actually, I believe that though, because New York is like a completely different world. Men actually go up and talk to you. In LA, it's like, talk to me. What can you offer me?
Where are you going when you go to New York?
New York, it's like I get off the plane and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm somebody. What?
Oh.
Look at me.
Yeah, they look at you. They're like, oh, they approve the curves, the attitude here. They're like, oh.
Maybe
They're
'cause
more
they
like
can
women sometimes in LA.
They are. They're completely women in LA.
All right, let's go to the fan chat and take some questions. I know Beth.
E3 King wants to know, how can other YouTubers audition for an episode?
Oh wow, you can go to awkwardblackgirl.com and audition there. There's information. Awkwardblackgirl.com.
Do you actually take auditions from fans?
Actually, all the time. A lot of our extras, a lot of our speaking roles have just been from people who showed up.
That's cool. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you come from that world, you understand it.
Yeah, I
and that's
get
where
it.
cool
And
people
some
are.
of the best roles have come out of it.
Let's go back to the chat.
Are you more like, my question is, are you more like, are you a little more awkward than Jay? Do you expand the awkwardness, or is it like, if this happened to me?
I'm awkward in specific situations. Like, I still go through the hallway, like hallway anxiety. If I see you multiple times, I don't know whether or not to say hi, and it really, really just gets to me. But little things, no, I get over it pretty quickly.
And now you're in the middle also of a Kickstarter campaign or Indiegogo.
Yeah, and Indiegogo for another series
Yeah.
that I'm working on with the Dennis and Numa, who created Black and Sexy TV. They have a show called RoomieLoverFriends that I'm distributing, and they are in. There's only 2 days left to raise the new goal of $15,000. So
Very
please
nice.
donate.
So there, and you'll find out more at.
You can find out more at indiegogo.com/RoomieLover.
Okay.
Cool.
Go check it out and support.
Please.
Let's go back
Do you have
to
any
the
more tips from your first Kickstarter was such a success, and how to make a successful campaign?
Honestly, I think that it's really important to show your work first and to build a sort of a following before you launch a Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. I see a lot of projects where people are like, hey, here's my idea, support it. And they kind of want people to support it blindly, and that's hard. So I definitely recommend connecting with an audience first and getting them to like what you're doing.
That's a huge point. And yeah, it makes sense.
How much do you feel like what you've been doing online has helped you now work in the TV space? And I mean, do you think it's going to replace the online projects, or how is it going to come together?
I think that television and like the web are fusing anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that ultimately whatever I do, I'm going to blend the two forms.
Yeah.
Even with the show I Hate LA Dudes, the whole point was to sort of blend new media with old media. So it's definitely gotten me into doors to meet with some of the big execs, and I only hope it'll continue to give me more opportunities.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, you're something of an expert, on awkward moments.
Wow.
That's what you have said. I'm not saying it. So we rounded up some of YouTube's most awkward videos to get your thoughts as to how you might handle some of these situations. Yeah, keep up. Keep up with what we're talking about also in the chat room. Let us know.
Bedroom, is it?
Let us know what you think of these awkward situations right now. The first video we have here that's awkward comes from my video for Briona.
Briona?
Roll it.
You mean more to me than just anything. You mean more to me than gold and diamonds mean to the greediest burglar. And
That guy seems pretty intense. Ever date a guy like this?
No, I wouldn't. He whispers too much.
Yeah,
I can't.
Also, he had a face of like a 4-year-old.
Yes.
That'd be illegal if you did date a guy like this.
He's like a man child.
How would you handle a situation if a guy did a very intimate confessional video about you and posted it online?
I would repost it.
You put it on Reddit?
Yeah, pretty much. Get other opinions. Find him someone who appreciates
Yeah,
that.
why deal with that alone?
Yeah, exactly.
Share the love. The next one is Awkward Elevator. This is awesome. So what would you guys do if you got in an elevator and a guy was doing this?
Join in?
Yeah,
I
I love
know.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you know, because I
Breaks
feel like
the
everyone
ice.
does pranks these days. You'd be like, is this for YouTube? I'm gonna get
Yeah,
it
let me
later.
get all up
Can you
in
annotate my channel too?
Yeah, right.
Elevators are super awkward, so he definitely broke the ice there. I appreciate that.
Right. She wouldn't be scared. I don't get why people get scared of those types of people.
Well, his backpack made him look not scary.
Yeah.
It made him look a little safe and endearing.
And depressed. Depressed people are not scary.
Yeah, you want to help them out.
Yeah.
Our next one is marriage proposal rejected at a basketball game.
Well, I tell you, if I'd have did it that way, I wouldn't have got. She'd have probably need me while I'm down there. But
you know what? I'm just waiting once for the gal to say no. Okay. And,
yeah.
That would be.
Because she has to say yes there. She may say no as soon as they walk off the court.
I think she's saying I can't do it right now.
So I really do like you a lot, but let's just be friends.
Wow, look at this. Wow. Well, how do you like that?
Oh, you feel so bad.
You can't do that. You can't. She should
What
have
would you
said.
say? You should have said yes and
You
afterwards.
say yes and then, hey, about that? No.
And this is the second time I've seen a video like this, and I always wonder if they're doing it knowing, and now like that it'll get picked up, or if it's like a fake thing. And I feel like that wasn't really fake. You could see her face, like that is so crazy. Like what was going through her mind, and like her heart
Why
was
would you say
racing.
no? Especially like the booing? No, that's a lot.
The only thing
pressure.
I'm thinking is, I'm thinking maybe this is like a new relationship and that's why she said no, because he's just like, I'm gonna spring it on her, and maybe she's dating someone else and she doesn't want him to know. I'm making a huge backstory.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
She doesn't want
totally.
him to think
This
that she got
happened to
engaged,
you.
so she's like, I'm doing this for the other one.
See, this is
I
what
really
girls
love.
do. They create backstories that are
true.
totally.
I think it makes it better.
So cut and dry.
I just enhanced the video.
Life stories. Our final one today. This is a fun one by a friend of ours here on Trending. Brie Esther. Girl poops herself in public prank.
Oh no.
You're natural ginger, or you just dyed it back?
I'm actually blonde.
I knew you were.
You did?
Yeah, you got no freckles. Did you just poop yourself?
I just diarrheaed. Will you guys cover me while I wipe it?
Amazing. This is. I give Brie so much credit because I was watching this. I'm like, no way. How is she able to do that?
That's disgusting. Like it was.
And
the
it came.
visual-
It was very visual.
It was super visual. Like I've
have
seen
like a-
poop like that.
Like, oh,
Not for me. I've never pooped like that. Never. Just kidding. No.
never coming up from
TMI.
the miniskirt like that. Did she just have like a Ziploc bag?
I don't
or
know
something? It
how
was
she
like,
did that. It was like a fart thing, like where you could do it, like
fart thing.
fart.
You can do
One of
it.
those, what's called fart pads.
Yeah.
What's
Whoopee
it
pads.
called?
Whoopee cushions.
Yeah, whoopee cushions.
Whoopee diarrhea cushions.
Fart pad.
Have you?
Proper term.
Have you?
adult version.
Like, I feel like it's awkward even doing pranks like this. Have you ever tried to do a prank in your videos and all that?
No, I would always fail. I suck at
Because
pranks.
you would
wanna
start
see that.
I
laughing.
start laughing. I'm like, you don't even know it's about to happen.
Because these
And then I
guys
know.
are like going up to her like, oh, are you okay? You just totally pooed yourself.
Who would
and
be
then
okay
she-
with that?
She knew it was gonna be a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised those guys didn't just ignore it. Like for them to acknowledge it.
That's
and
what
say
I'm
it.
saying.
It's
Like,
Which
nobody
shows
was-
that there are good Samaritans.
It's
Samaritans
because she
out
was
there.
hot. If she wasn't hot, then they wouldn't
She
care.
was a hot girl.
They would
who pooped
expect
herself.
that of her.
That could be a new scene, like an awkward black girl.
Well, a lot of people don't accuse like hot girls of farting. Like if you're on a plane next
Just
to
like
someone.
just accusing out of the blue. You know,
Well,
you
that's
fart.
not
And
No,
you
they-
definitely fart. You think you don't, but you fart.
If you smell fart and you're sitting next to a pretty girl
Oh, I
and
see what
not
you
a
mean.
pretty girl, you're gonna assume that they're not a pretty girl too.
Those are horrible.
It's
accusations.
true.
Big man.
Horrible.
Yeah, you're gonna think it's the big
Not
man.
just.
Well,
yeah.
thank you for all your insights today. So keep up with the misadventures of Awkward Black Girl. YouTube.com/IamOther, and be sure to tune into the two-part season 2 finale on February 14th and 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's very specific upload.
On the I Am Other channel.
Yes, go for it. Follow Issa on
exciting.
Twitter @Issa Rae. Thanks.